I was talking to someone recently who wanted to start YouTube for a long time, and they were completely hung up on the thumbnail, how it looked, if they got it wrong. And as we were talking, I realized I have lived this season before, and it wasn't that I didn't want it, and it wasn't that I wasn't capable. It was because being seen felt like too much. So as they were just overthinking this thing and like just like going off on, I was just kind of like, just remembering how when I started Instagram and I have, I had this desire and passion to just want to help people. I was this extremely shy, introverted person, and now like I'm okay with not everyone being okay. I've like done the things. I've started working on those limiting beliefs, the way I was seeing myself, all those things. I'm like, okay, I want to like share this and support other people, right? Let's start showcasing ourselves on Instagram. And then I was like, oh yeah, ooh, we need to make sure the grid looks good. Like what's gonna be our color palette? What's the swatch thing? How am I the fonts to use, the this to me, I'm preparing, right? I'm like doing everything. Like, okay, what's how like what are they who all these things was just going and like the overthinking of thinking that yes, I am doing the thing I said I want to do, right? I'm preparing. I'm like making sure that the language is right, the color looks great, the posts, the images, like everything was like, and I thought I was becoming by the preparation, right? I'm doing a thing. In actual fact, I became when I started participating in the thing, when actually started putting the stuff out there. Because all that, like, oh, does this look right? Okay, let me just tweak this thing. Let me sleep on this post. Let me rethink it and just imagine them and that and that. I mean, is it just me? I don't- if anyone else has been in that season as well, like how you feel like actually I'm doing the thing, I'm becoming right, but I'm at the same time, nothing is happening, nothing's landing, nothing is, and it's a realization that clarity comes through action. And it was just more, oh my goodness, what would this person say about Nene doing this? Or like, what does she think she is kind of like thing? It was all those things were just kind of like the underlining thing of me not actually doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. And then I'm there thinking, yeah, I'm doing right. I've started a business. I'm like, it's rocking, it's rolling, and nothing like it's like having for me, it's like having a shop front that nobody knows about. That I'm not even like putting stuff to see and getting a language. Where it's when I started just putting stuff out there. And as I was putting stuff out there and getting the language back and getting the feedback and seeing what works and seeing like all this as I'm putting the feedback's coming, I'm like going on again and then the beauty, the confidence, like or when I started putting myself in video, right? And then like looking at like I'm a newscaster, like how I was just like, no, no, we're not like that. We're not that animated. That's not even animation. We're just not, we're not that stoic. And I actually started like grounding myself. It's okay. And even the like until everything was great, especially like being dyslexic and the words like spelling look, triple check it, on the check it, let's sleep on it, let's come back. When I started just showing up, I'm just gonna keep posting and getting feedback. Did that clarity in the message and clarity in who I'm serving, clarity in the things that that was working by doing the doing. Because when you look at it this way, right? I'm committed to doing this in for a year. And assuming I was doing this once a week, the feedback I would get in, say, in a 52 video setting, I can get that feedback within what, a month and a half or so, than in a year of what the growth for me could look like or what that thing for me. Than thinking like, okay, let me let's see, plan. Okay, what's this thing gonna? Sometimes like sh- this is like, okay, what do I need to say today? And then let's just do it. And then we start revining and then start, okay. Nene, I realized you say so a lot. Let's take a pause and breathe before we saw people out of our space. Um, and it was just such a great reminder that in that season, I felt I was doing much. I was doing what I needed to do. I was doing the things that was moving a needle, I thought, until I actually got in and started engaging and sharing. And there was a DMs now coming like, oh, Nana, yeah, that's me. Uh-huh. I've been there too. Yeah. I thought it was just me. But when I just kept it to myself, I had nothing. No one was saying, I didn't have that feedback of like, yes, or like, okay, this not, let's change this up. It's in the process of the action. Do we now build that muscle of the clarity of the like the of the person that we're meant to be, right? Or the thing that we're trying to create, or like in the practice, you get what's this guy? Is it LeBron or one of those people that was shooting every single day, and that it became now like it's a auto thing. Boom, they're there. Getting in the game, me getting in motion, doing the work to then get the feedback, and then realizing that actually it was about being seen starting small than actually doing the thing. For me anyway, it was like, oh gosh, you're coming in from this, and then like you barely have anyone, and then you don't have the likes, or you don't have that thing or whatever. But it was actually in the building of the muscle of just the showing up, and in the clarity that when I over time was then getting the feedback, and then getting the how the wording, or like what it is that I'm actually helping. That did it go from who I was serving, changed up to the point where it's like, yes, this feels like yes, this is it. And this is the pain point, this is the problem, this is the promise and the process that I'm helping with. That did not come because I sat down and blocked out like months on end to say, okay, we're gonna get all this right before we show up. It was because I was showing up, and because I was doing the things as I said I was going to do. Did I get to this level of clarity in what it is that I'm doing and stuff like that. So it was very interesting to see that. And I say, if you're ever in that season of like feeling like, oh, I need to get all the I's dotted and the T's crossed before I move, or before I do whatever, here's a season to just permission to just start, just do the thing. The doing doesn't have to be that like preparation of the overthinking, of the perfection, of the self-doubt, or the imposter, whatever it is. Let's get the hang of that and then just do it, and then we get the feedback as we move along. Remember, your voice matters, and it's your time to do it. Nana here. We do this every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.